Hi, after the video that I did last night, actually that I uploaded this morning, I'd asked you guys to ask me any question or to give me some sort of topic to make a video for. And someone had to ask me what I am doing after I dropped out of college. And basically, first of all, I dropped out of college because I had no major. And I think I might have talked about this in the video that I made about college and everything. But basically, I had dropped out of college because, one, I didn't know what major I was interested in, and I didn't have a major, and I was trying a bunch of different things, but none of them really made me say, wow, I love this is why I'm going to this school. Two, because I mainly want to get out of the house, which is what a lot of teenagers are doing lately. And I mainly went to get out of the house, and because I lived so close to the school, I felt that I was away, but not really away. I came home every weekend to see my friends because I'm very friend orientated, and I mainly just, maybe that was a part of the issue of not feeling like I belonged at that school. I loved NU. I absolutely did. It's a wonderful school if you want to go. Niagara University is what it is. It's a private school. It has amazingly beautiful buildings. The scenery, if you're in the right spot, looking out at the gorge with the sunset, is just absolutely beautiful. And if you are anywhere around the area, you should definitely check it out. It's great. You can't see the falls, but you can see the Niagara River Gorge, and it's beautiful. They also have really great food, and I know that that's not a very good reason to go to a school, but that was definitely a seller for me. At the time that I went, they actually had a ice cream machine of Edie's ice cream, and it was soft serve, and it came out with I believe that the flavor I had was cookie dough. And I was like, holy fuck, they have a cookie dough ice cream machine. What is this? And I definitely went. And I went with my best friend at the time, and everything was great. And I think I talked about it, that we basically secluded ourselves, and she decided that it was best for her to stay at home, and she commuted back and forth to school every day, and I ended up staying in our dorm room alone. And a couple of things had happened that year, and I could not get out of bed. I could not force myself to go to class. I felt I had no reason to, and that could be a completely different video, and that's fine if you want to hear me rant about my sad story. But but I just ended up, I felt that I could be doing a lot more with my life. I felt that I had chosen between going to work and having a car, or going to school and having an education. And while I was there, I felt that because I had no major, I was basically treading water, and I told my mother that. And I ended up coming home a week into the second semester, and which was in January of 2012. And since then, I have a job, and I work as a sales associate at Bonton. And I've been there since April 4th, and it's a pretty good job. I won't really get into detail about it. It's a pretty good job. I enjoy it for the most part, and I actually have a job interview for a second part-time job because I am working part-time, and I have a car, and I'm working on getting my license. I'm actually going to take my 5-hour course tomorrow. I there's not much else. I'm working, and I'm working to get my license. I am saving up to get an apartment, and be away from home, because mainly that's that's how I got myself into this mess. So I am looking to being self-sufficient on my own again, and I am paying back bills for being at school for 1 semester, and I am paying back. Now, I did get financial aid. I did get a lot of it. So this isn't that bad, and there are a lot of people that are a lot worse off than me. But I currently, just so you get an idea, I had a lot of grants and things, and I am currently paying back a federal loan of $4,000 and another of $3,000, and that's for 1 semester, and that's with all my financial aid. So really, guys, when you're looking into going to a school, you may not, like, people say don't let money hold you back, but seriously, you need to know what you're getting yourself into, because if you drop out like I did and you end up with debt, then you're going to regret ever going. And I've told myself many times that I've regretted going, but really, honestly, it was a great experience, and I'm not sure if I'm going to go back or not. That's what I keep telling everybody, that I will be going back, but I honestly am not sure, and I want to make sure I know what I'm doing before I go back to college so I can spend more money. But I really, when I went to NU, I was originally kind of leaning towards the psychology side, but then I realized how many people were in that field, and if you are in that field watching this, then I'm sorry. It's nothing against you, because I wanted to be one of you guys, but I'm not sure. I think in the classroom I have a hard time, and I never did in high school, and that's what confused me, and it completely threw me off, because I just coasted through high school doing, like, basically the minimal effort for everything, and then came college, and it's just like, holy crap, I can't bullshit my way through this anymore. And that was the hardest thing for me, because I literally did bullshit my way through high school. And that's the worst part about how you are allowed to do that in high school, because you can't do that in college. And if high school is there to prepare you for college, then I honestly don't think it did a very good job. If anything, there weren't very many things to prepare me for taxes or school loans or school in general. Like, I felt that I wasn't ready, and I feel that I'm still not ready. And maybe the longer I wait, the less ready I will be. But I'm working right now, and I'm working to get an apartment and be self-sufficient so I can live on my own. And maybe I'll work up in Bonton. Maybe I'll end up being a manager one day. Maybe this new job I'm applying to will be the next thing, and I'll be a manager of that. Maybe I'll completely do a U-turn and go back to school, or maybe I will go and be something completely unrelated to either of my jobs currently. You don't know. And I'm not completely I'm not for fighting it anymore. I'm just gonna let things happen the way that it's supposed to happen. My boyfriend tells me this all the time, that I need to just go with the flow, and I'm learning to do that. And it's honestly the best solution to anything. And that doesn't mean to stop trying to do things that you want to do, because you're going to have to try. You're going to have to work your ass off, and that's fine. But if you don't feel ready for something, or you feel uncomfortable for something, don't be forced into any of that. Because when it comes down to it, and if you're being influenced to go to a college that you're going to spend thousands of dollars for, especially if you don't have financial aid or help from your parents, don't go. Don't go unless you know exactly what you are doing, because you are getting yourself into something very, very large. And as for me, I kind of hate that I was pressured into going to college. Again, it was a great experience, and I know what I'm in for, and I know I can't bullshit my way through it. But it also scares me, and I don't know if I'm going to want to go back. First of all, I hate being in a classroom. I feel like if I went and traveled the world, I would learn so much more about life than I would in a classroom. And I know that classrooms aren't supposed to teach you about life, but I feel that you're living life, and that's the most important thing that you should know. You should know how to deal with things in real life. When it comes to a profession that you are passionate about, I don't have any of that. The only thing I was ever passionate about was music, and I can't do anything with that because I'm not good enough. And I'm not just saying that. I honestly know that I wouldn't want to pursue a career in music unless I somehow got into a band and made it big, but that's not going to happen. And it won't definitely happen if I tell myself it won't. So I'm not sure. But what I'm saying, to answer the question of what I'm doing, I'm working and I'm getting my license, and when I feel that I'm ready, I will go back to school. Until then, I will continue working and continue going on vacations that I have worked hard for, and I will continue doing things that I feel that I should be doing. And that's basically it. So, I'm going with the flow, and I am completely hands in the air, letting life take me where it wants to go. And I'm happy that I'm finally doing that. It's true, because I stressed way too much over things I shouldn't have. So, thank you, sir, or ma'am, sorry, whoever commented on my video to talk about something. Thank you for the feedback, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to tell the world where I am in life, because I'm actually quite happy there right now. So, hopefully I'll get more shit done, but until then, I will be sitting here staring at a computer screen, and that is okay with me, because I'm still working my ass off at work. So, that's about it. Leave me a message or leave me a comment on anything else that you might want me to talk about, and I will do it. Thank you. Bye-bye.